Hello everyone and welcome back to a little bit of random. My name's Amanda and today I have for you the Lush June Kitchen Box 2025. This was delivered to my house this morning and I did take it out of the outer box, but I have not looked inside the box. I'll like this box except for reading the theme. So we all scream for ice cream is the theme. So I'm expecting a lot of creamy fruity gourmandy scents in this because of that label. Okay, so just going to take the sleeve off the box here and I'm going to go by what I see on top and just grab from there. I will put timestamps in the video because these are usually a little bit longer videos that I make. So if you like me doing that going forward, let me know and I will go ahead and make that adjustment. But I know this is going to be a longer video. So in every box, we do get a product sheet and it does come folded, which I appreciate. So no spoilers. So I'm just going to set that aside. And also in each box to keep the products protected, we do get packing peanuts. And we get packing peanuts in the outer box, like the normal Lush box that they ship just orders in, filled with packing peanuts as well. So I like that they do that. Okay, so first thing on top is I do believe this was called the strawberries and cream bubble bar. This is a new product from Lush. They've never done a strawberries and cream bubble bar before. And usually, if you'll notice, the roll bubble bars are a little bit chunkier than this. This is, if I get it close, on the smaller side. Okay. I'm getting strawberries and cream. It's definitely not artificial strawberry. But there's a note in there that's giving it a tad of sourness. I'm not sure what that note is. When we read the spoiler sheet, I will take a look, verify that I'm correct on the name of this, and also kind of go through the ingredients, letting you know what I smell. But just off the top, it does smell like strawberry ice cream. There's just a sour note that I'm not familiar with. Like, you know, strawberry ice cream in the US is very sweet, very creamy. They don't usually have that sour unless there's something else put in. Okay, so next product I'm seeing, and it is the other bath, or I should say another bath item in this box. This is called Mint Chocolate Chip Bubble Bar. This is a product from Lush that they had years ago. It's gone through a couple name changes. It was formerly called, well, I should say it was originally, when it came out, called Mint Chocolate Chip, and it was a bigger bomb. These mini bombs, I'm telling you, this has to be a trend with Lush now because the last two boxes have had a mini bomb. The bubble bar was bigger, but the mini bomb, I'm thinking they're going that mini product trend. I truly do. But they could surprise me and I'm wrong. But yeah, this smells just like the same bath bomb that I remember from back then. Oh, back to my story. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. As well as being called Mint Chocolate Chip, this bomb was also at one time called Haagen Bath. So it was a play on Haagen-Dazs, the ice cream brand. It's very popular in the UK. So the Mint Chocolate Chip ice cream that they sell, they renamed the bomb for a period of time to honor that. So a little bit of Lush history. Okay. Next we have, and this product did leak a little, so I'm just going to remove the packing peanuts from it and kind of wipe off that little leak. But this is the cookie dough kitchen exclusive body scrub. On the pot it says, with a dash of carob resin, or carob resin, and a sprinkle of Moorish vanilla absolute, this sugary scrub sure does take the biscuit, which is very cute. I like that they do the little sayings on the pots. Oh, it smells like cherry chocolate. Like cherry chocolate, like a cherry cordial. So in the US and maybe in the UK, but I know definitely in the US, we have these little boxes called Queen Anne Cherry Cordials. It's a chocolate shell with a cherry, and it has a syrupy center, and then like a white creamy layer. That's what these remind me of, or I should say that's what this reminds me of, those chocolate covered cherries, the Queen Anne ones. So I very much love this. Oh, it's very nostalgic of my childhood. My grandmother loved those candies, and we'd eat them all year round. They're most popular in Christmas, but we'd eat them all year round. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that reminds me so much of my childhood. It is a firmer scrub. It actually, the way it's spreading like this, I'm sorry, I should be pointing towards the camera. It reminds me of the texture of cookie dough, which is actually really cool. Oh, I very much enjoy that. And just the smell. The smell is like my youth in a tub. I love that. I love when Lush does their gourmand scents. They hit the mark quite often. There's very few gourmand scents I don't love from them. Okay, next product I'm seeing is the Yuzu and Cocoa Sorbet, and it's in a kitchen exclusive body lotion. Oh, to the best of my knowledge, the cookie dough has only ever been a sugar scrub for the lips. I don't think it's ever been in any other format. My Lush friends that follow the channel, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that one. But I do believe historically it's only been the lip scrub and then that body scrub. Okay, I'm sorry, back to the Yuzu and Cocoa. So it says, chill this softening skincare sorbet in a fridge, then serve your body a scoop to keep it cool and hydrated. That's actually a good tip. I have in the past put lotions that have a lot of butters in them in the fridge, and when you put them on, they are so cooling, and it just gives that extra layer of moisture. It seems like that coldness makes the pores open and the lotions sink in better. So that is a good tip, and I agree with Lush on that, because I do that with my face serum, the one I have from Estee Lauder, and my aunt does it with her overnight repair cream from Estee Lauder. So we both agree that that's the way to go with those products. And like I said, I've done it with other things in the past. I've done it with body butters. Just depends on once I touch it, what I think the formula, if I think the formula will do well in the fridge or if it'll make it too hard. But yeah, beautiful. I love that recommendation for this. And I'm assuming if Lush has recommended it, then they've tested it in the fridge and they know that it's the, you know, that goes through product testing and they know that that's the best way to kind of apply the product. So the inventors would know, right? Oh, I should also mention I've never ever in the history of Yuzu and Cocoa being out in Lush, and there's been many products over the years, never have smelled it. I get the cocoa and I get a citrus, but like I said, not knowing what a Yuzu smells like, and I've never eaten it, I've never smelled it. I am getting a citrus, but it's not something my nose can say, oh yeah, it's Yuzu, because I don't have a profile in my brain for that particular scent. To me, it's like a more mild citrus. It's there and it's running through, but it's not really sharp. It's not really taking over the cocoa. It's definitely more on the cocoa side. It's more just a little background note providing contrast to the creaminess, if that makes sense, like a contrast in smell or in notes. With the potted products, I do have the ingredients on them, but for the sake of the video and time, and since I'm going to do those timestamps, I'll timestamp when I talk about the sheet, and I'll go back over the ingredients when I get there. Okay, 2 more products to go. I'm sorry, 3 more products to go. So this one also did leak a little. You know, you can see sorry about that. Let me find it again. You can see the product where it leaked on the packing peanut. So a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. We'll still use it. We'll still get our use out of it. But this is called the Frozen Custard Kitchen Exclusive Shower Jelly. And again, this is a new product format, but not scent. So Lush to this point have only ever released the yummy custard fragrance at Mother's Day. Not every Mother's Day, but different Mother's Days over the years, in their cream body wash. The ones in the pot. So in that texture, they've never done like a liquid body wash of it. They've never done a jelly. They've not done any other products in that smell. So this is really cool. I like this. Let me read the container, and it says, what better way to cool down than an ice cream? Or, in this case, a yummy custard-scented shower jelly, shaped as an ice cream cone, which that's going to be really cute. So, opening it up, and I'm not going to take this out just because there's always liquid at the bottom of these, and even though it leaked, I guarantee you there's more liquid at the bottom. That's the soaping agent. I don't want to lose it because with some of my shower jellies, once they've leaked, they don't soap the same way anymore. So whatever liquid's left in this, I want to preserve it. But if I show it to you in there, do you see what I mean? That it's shaped like an ice cream cone. So I can see the texture of it. That's going to be really cute. I will eventually do a shower demo of that and show you all what it looks like outside of the tub and, you know, show you how it works, because I don't think I've done one of those on the channel before. So that'll be a cool little shorts I'll do for y'all. And I think you'll like it. Okay, so next thing I see on the top here is the Creamsicle shower gel. And this says it's kitchen exclusive shower gel. Again, this wasn't a product that had ever been made before. So new scent, new product, just like the strawberries and cream, yuzu and cocoa. That scent has been there before, but never in that product format. So it's never been a lotion. It's been a body spray. It's been a perfume. It's been a lot of other things, but never, I don't think it's ever been a lotion. Again, Lush friends, correct me down below if I'm wrong on that. But yes, so this says, asked for by you, made fresh by us, with an ice cream dream team of vanilla pod infusion, Sicilian mandarin, and tangerine oils. So that's what it looks like. I love the color of it. That looks like carrot orange. So loving that. Okay, let's smell. Oh yeah, it's creamsicle. It's definitely leaning more towards that ice pop outer, the orange, than it is the creamy vanilla ice cream on the insert. But it's still beautiful, and I do get creamsicle, so that's the point of it, right? Oh yes, that is going to be a favorite, and I'm sad that it's only gonna, once I finish that shower gel, it won't be here anymore. Like, that one's gonna hurt the most when that's done. And the cookie dough scrub, because that reminds me of my grandma, and I loved my grandma deeply. She passed away, which was sad, you know, quite a few years ago, but any excuse to remember her, I'll take. Okay, and then we have a soap. And they did, and I appreciate this because we're in the hot months in my state, put it in this little, crap, I can't think of the word, a parchment or, not cellophane, maybe wax paper. That's what it is, this wax paper bag, so that's wonderful. You can see it did start to melt a little bit, but not in a way that it is all over the bag. The packing peanuts aren't like gobbed to it. So I appreciate that they thought about that for us down in the southern states, because that happens to a lot of products and they do get ruined, and it's very unfortunate. This one I do believe is called pistachio ice cream. I will verify that on the sheet, of course. And right off the bat, like as soon as I did this in the air, I was hit with pistachio. It's not a roasted salted pistachio. It's like a raw pistachio. I do get a little bit of sweetness in it, but it's not as sweet as like a pistachio candy. It's more of like a creamy sweetness. And again, pistachio ice cream, it's not full on sweet either if you've ever eaten it. It's more of like a vanilla back and then that peanut front. So that is what I'm getting from this soap. Oh, it's very good. And I promised this to Charlotte already, so she's going to love this. Another one that I'm going to be sad when it goes. It's just that good. It smells delicious. I'm also sad it's so small. Like, that's not going to last me long in the shower. It's not going to last her long in the shower, I should say. But, I mean, I get it. And this would be what I consider one of their more gourmand soaps. Like, if this would be a year-round product, the way it's melting in my fingers, I would compare it to, like, Goddess soap or Rose Argan or, it's been discontinued, but the olive tree soap, it's the olive branch scent in a soap. Those are so creamy, they just melt. Oh, the Sexy Peel from this month or last month's Kitchen Box and previously in stores. All those have such a high oil slash or butter content that they just melt so easily with body heat, like a massage bar or a solid lotion that Lush does. So from a smell perspective, though, I really enjoy that. But I love pistachio ice cream. I've eaten pistachio pudding. I love that. Pistachio cake, literally anything, muffins, anything pistachio, I love. So I was gonna like it. Charlotte was gonna like it. So that one's a win. Okay, let me clean up my mess, and we will go back through. I will read you the ingredients, and then we will go with the review. Okay, so I did set the bucks aside and I grabbed the ingredients slash spoiler sheet. So going from the top, the mint chocolate bath bomb says shea butter, Theobroma cocoa extract, sucrose, mentha peptia. Oh, peppermint. I'm sorry, peppermint oil. Oh gosh, I'm reading the proper names. Spearmint leaf oil. Galbanum resin oil. Shea butter. Gardenia fruit extract, aqua water, etc. So that one's really nice. Then for the yuzu and cocoa body lotion, we have water, almond oil, fair trade organic cocoa butter, glycerin, bergamot oil, grapefruit oil, tonka absolute, cocoa absolute. And that's about it for this one. Let's see. Then we have cookie dough body scrub. And that says extra fine sea salt, cornstarch, glycerin, granulated sugar, fir balsam resin, almond oil, carob resinoid, vanilla absolute, cocoa powder, aloe extract. That's about it for that one. Okay, next we have creamsicle, which this stuff is amazing. Body wash, and that has vanilla pod infusion, bergamot oil, neroli oil. It's the neroli. I love anything neroli. And mandarin. So that's in there. Sicilian mandarin oil, tangerine oil, carrageenan extract, gardenia extract. And that's it for that one. So that's really nice. Oh, sorry. So that's really nice. Okay, two more. Frozen custard. That has glycerin, vanilla pod infusion, carrageenan extract, fragrance, organic agave syrup, and that's about it for that one. So really simple. It's just like a really deep vanilla scent, like a vanilla custard you'd eat as pudding, like vanilla pudding. but more deeply vanilla than what you'd get in a box of like Jello brand gelatin pudding. I know they also make gelatin, that's why I specify. And then the last but not least is called Norbar. That was our soap. So I was wrong on the name. So glad to have this sheet there. At least I could call it the right thing. And like I said, this was, that's what that looks like. This is water. Let's see here. Rapeseed oil, coconut oil, ground hazelnut, fragrance, pistachio nut, rose absolute, vetiver oil, gardenia extract, and that's about it for that. You would think with all those florals I wouldn't like it as much as I do, but I really do like it. Like I said, I could smell the pistachio. I didn't think about hazelnut, but I do actually get a waft of that as I think about it. And the sweetness. And it's probably one of the, I would think it would be either the vetiver or the gardenia that's giving it that sweetness. As it heats up, I do smell a little bit more of the rose. It's not as big a turnoff for me as what rose jam would be, but it's very, very much as a back note. So you don't get it till the very end, and I'm okay with that. As long as it's not like front and center rose in my face, then I'm fine with that back note. It will linger. I'm sorry, it won't linger for long. Okay, so that was everything I had for the sheet. I'm going to now go through my review and we'll end the video. So going from this side to this side, 5 out of 5. Love the smell, love the look, love the theme. This is just a winner for me. So 5 out of 5 on the creamsicle. The Norbar, we're going to give a 4 out of 5 just because of that end note of rose. If that wasn't there, it would be a 5 out of 5, but because I could pick it up ever so faintly at the end, we're going to give that a 4 out of 5. The strawberry, one second, strawberry split bubble bar, we're going to give that a 4 out of 5. I still don't know what that floral is in it. Or I'm sorry, not floral. I still don't know which ingredient. I went through them all. Or did I skip this one? Yeah, I'm looking them over one more time. Oh, it's the lime oil. Okay, never mind. So now that I know it's lime oil, that's giving it that little bit of sharp citrusness or sharpness, bitterness to it, then I'm going to go ahead and give this then the I'm going to give that a 4.5 out of 5. That's sharpness isn't off-putting. It's truly just I wouldn't expect it. Like, I would expect that more from a strawberry cake or like a strawberry jam, because you want that bitterness to counteract the sweet. With ice cream in America, it's just not, my nose doesn't correlate the two things. So 4.5 out of 5 on that one. Frozen custard, always going to be a 5 out of 5. Love the yummy custard scent. I buy it every year that it's available to buy. So that was always going to be a winner. 5 out of 5 on the cookie dough. This is nostalgia in a bottle for me. I'm going to hate using that because when it's gone, I'm going to be sad. So 5 out of 5 on that. On the yuzu and cocoa, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't get much of the yuzu. It's there. It's lovely, but it's not strong enough for me to say, oh yeah, yuzu and cocoa. I'm getting that. It's mostly cocoa for me. So because of that, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I do highly recommend you try that in the fridge like they're suggesting. I've done it with other products. It's beautiful when they're cold, especially in these very hot months. I do recommend that suggestion that they've given. And then finally, for the mint cocoa, I've had it before. Like I said, it's always been a 4 out of 5 for me. I like it. I wish the cocoa set was more on the gourmandy cocoa than it is on the spearmint, like double mint gum side. But aside from that, it's really good. I'll use it. I'll love it. And that's everything I have for you. So thank you all for joining me today. I so deeply appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you really liked it, you could subscribe to the channel. I get the Lush Kinship box every month, so you can look forward to September's next month. And other than that, have a super day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.